Be sure to give the video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit all. We're going to be working on claws and putting bark on the tree trunk here. If anybody's interested in a piece, I've got several carvings available in the shopping bag or store tab. Should be a little bag here or in the 3 dots on your screen somewhere. One of these corners, click that, open it up, purchase a piece that I made, and I'll get it shipped right out to you in a couple days. Let's see here. We have to run this off for a little bit. I gotta try to do something with this end piece here. I don't like it being flat. Hey, how's it going? What's up? What is up? Work on this tree bark, and then we're going to work on getting these claws detailed up here. Thanks, appreciate it. What's going on, Gigi? separation here with the bark. Same thing up here. I'll throw some detail on that bark in a minute. I'll start working on the claws. What's going on, guys? Give me just 1 second here. All right. Working on creating bark pattern on this bear here. Well, on the tree. Trying to get the details done, get them sanded here so I can get them in the shop with some heat. Maybe we'll be able to go live and do some airbrush work tomorrow. We'll see what happens. bark pattern. That's about done. You guys can kind of see what's going on here. Bark on the tree. It'll stand out once we get the airbrush work done here. Tree's cut. Bark raised above the log. Wood revealing here, so no bark. Wood revealing here, so this is smooth. The bark on the outside. I'm gonna start working on these claws. That's what we're working on now. We got some other videos uploaded working on this piece. All the lives upload for anybody new that's popping in. All you gotta do is give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and you guys will be able to see those lives carving this piece. Once I get the detail work done, this is gonna get moved in the shop, and we'll probably go live, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or Tuesday, and we'll start doing the airbrushing work and adding color, and then the piece will really start to pop. everybody's having a good day. 6 thumbs up, 23 watching. I know, it's not as exciting as when we're running chainsaws, is it? Just putting the detail in the toes. Let me get this heater on and give you guys a closer shot. Whew. This is the bark we just did. Toenails, claws, claws. Gotta do those claws. That's what I'm working on, those claws right now. If you guys want to see other videos, yesterday's live, carving up the eyes, working on this face. That live from yesterday is uploaded, so you guys are able to go back and watch it if you weren't able to join and catch it live. Appreciate everybody being here. If you guys are watching and hanging out, double tap that screen and hit subscribe. If you guys want to pick up a piece, I have available pieces in the shopping tab. Now it's either a shopping bag or says store on the bottom of the screen, or there's 3 dots on your screen. You click that and you go there. You got a bunch of carvings available, free shipping to the United States. You guys can check those out. Thanks, Nick. Other claws down here on the foot done. We'll move up here. You guys will be able to see a little bit better. 27 watching, 9 thumbs up. Double tap that screen when you guys are here. Let's see, what do we have today? I gotta get a new one. This is in the tent. The heat's been blasted. This says it's about 50 in here. My hands are telling me this is lying. I gotta get one to put in the tent. Big one up here and then one to put on the shop. So you guys can like to give you 2 different temperatures. Where's everybody located though? What's the temperature? Where are you guys located? I was like seeing where our viewers are at. I'm in upstate New York. It's about 30 out today. Did some snowshoeing earlier. It was perfect for snowshoeing. else we appreciate. It's a sculpture, you're right. It's a sculpture. Carve it up with chainsaws. Now we're into doing the detail work with power tools. Yesterday's live, we blocked out the fingernails. That's uploaded for anybody that wants to go back and check it out. Now today, well, we blocked out the fingernails yesterday, but we also did the eyes. We got the face where we want it, so that's all done up here. That's in yesterday's live. It is available again if you guys want to see it. So today we're getting I just did the bark and honed in what looks like the tree bark here falling off. If you guys can kind of see that. And then getting these claws done. And then I gotta sand it, hit it with the torch, sand it again. Hopefully to do all that with you guys before I move it into the shop. It's gonna go into the shop, and then hopefully Monday or Tuesday, I'll go live with you guys in the shop with the heat on, and we'll do some paint work. We'll do the airbrush. We'll airbrush the stump and get the bear painted and get this piece, you know, ready for some clear coat. Yeah, Karen, it'll get a, well, I call it paint, but it's a exterior stain. Solid stain. It's water-based. But that's probably what I'm going to do on it. I'm trying to think of who makes it. It's a Benjamin Moore stain, and you could get it in transparent, semi-transparent, or solid. So I get it in solid and use it like a paint. But let's see here. I do a whole lot of dust collection. I mean, I kick a fan on. Yeah. That fan, when it's running, That's why I wear a mask usually. It's chilly, so it kind of stinks to have the fan on. In all honesty, Ned, I usually run the fan when I'm running the chainsaws. That way the fan pushes the chainsaw exhaust out. There is a fan running off the screen over here, kind of pulling out, but I really don't want that one, you know what I mean, if I don't have to. But when I'm running saws, I'm actually carving in here and we're creating smog. Turn that on to help push all those fumes out of here though. No, it doesn't usually overheat. Not even in the summer, I don't usually have a problem. What I do though to help prevent buildup, compressed air. As needed. They don't usually have an issue with overheating or anything like that. 13 thumbs up, 15 viewers. Heck yeah. Yeah, it'll look better once we get a little color on here, for sure. It's when you really get to see all the details and stuff. A little burning here in just a minute. Trying to get most of these fuzzies off first though. I think I got a 120 sandpaper in here and it should be 80, so it's taking forever. Alright, well, bear with me. I gotta go grab my torch. everybody's having a good Sunday. Appreciate you guys tuning in that are here hanging out. Now you guys can kind of see where the bark is. It kind of peels away on the log. That'll all get sanded a bit lighter though. Thanks, man. Put the bigger end in here. Keep going on the bear here in just a second. Yeah, it does. It gives it some more depth when we start burning it and stuff. It's really gonna stand out once we get the color on here and start airbrushing and shading and things like that. Thanks, Sue. Appreciate it. Thanks for being a member as well. Going on? What is going? We're back. All right. Hold on here. Carving live on YouTube. Text me. Give me 1 second. I better keep out front here. I'm back. Oh, we actually gained people. Maybe that's what I need to do. Yeah, lost sound and it went away because somebody was calling me. Every time somebody calls when I'm live, it disrupts the live stream. I need to start, honestly, what I want to do, we'll see how the year goes. I want to get a second cell phone and put it on my plan and then use that. Because like right now we could be live here, which we are, but we could also be live on TikTok at the same time and be kind of doing the same thing, you know. I got an iPad I could do it on, but the iPad only works off Wi-Fi, and then it's really blotching stuff. What would a piece like this go? I'm probably gonna be around $1,500 on this piece once done. 1,500 to 2,000. We'll see how it looks with airbrush and stuff like that, but be right around that 1,500 mark. You figure by the time we do airbrush work and we paint it, we're gonna have. So normally a carving will sell by the foot, but then when I get into airbrush work, I charge by the hour. So it's not really a matter of, you know, what's the price on it. It's if it'll actually sell. That's usually what it comes down to. Will it sell? People usually ask, why burn it and then sand it? And usually, what's going on, Dennis? Well, I sand it after burning because that char, it just comes off of there. And so if you clear coat over it, it's not going to be a good seal. It'll end up flaking away, so you still got to sand it back. try to do differently on this bear. What's going on, Carl? I might try to leave the claws a burnt color, like I usually do with the snout, kind of burnt, and then paint the rest of them black so those claws kind of stand out against the black paint. As far as coloring goes, current plan is to make the base he's on look like a stone. You guys get a little bit better look here at our fur face. Still working on my faces and how I want these snouts and stuff, you know. But oh, the pump is getting tired on this. This spring, if we get nice weather, I'm gonna pull this jack apart and probably put some new rings and probably needs a little oil or something in there. This is fun. Last year, hit this about 6 times. This thing was almost all the way up. This year, it's about 9,000. I already went for a nice hour snowshoe trek through the woods today. My legs are already screaming at me. Knock it off! Stop pumping the table, stupid! Not an engine jack. It's just a lift stand. I figured you'd love it like it is now, so. There are, just in the realm of carving, I have more people though, it seems like want them totally black than nice and burnt, you know? Yeah, Karen, it's a lift from Harbor Freight. It's just it's a table lift, not an engine hoist or anything like that. So here, the bark is peeled away. It's a little tough, it's a little dark here, but once we add some color to this bark, the voids that I've carved out will stand out. This one stands out pretty good though. You guys can kind of see the void where the bark is falling away. So we'll keep this wood color, you know, airbrush, shadows, and we'll change this probably to like a reddish colored bark so it stands out differently from the bear. I'm gonna keep the claws the dark brown on the feet and on top, I think. Really like how the neck came out. Still working on my eyes and the snout area and getting that stuff perfected, but just like I tell you guys, constant state of learning and trying new stuff, you know? It is cut all the way through too. Does it have to be? No, I could have moved that tree trunk and let it be over covering up that hole, but I always like to add, well, I always like to do the bark like this with a tree, but I always like to add a void where it goes all the way through. I feel it gives it much more depth, more realism when you start removing more material wherever you can. These claws are done. But, yep. Yeah, you like the natural. So does Sue, Karen. She really likes that natural burn color as well. Years ago, when I first was carving, I would paint half black and half of them brown. And the brown one, or the black one, would always sell out first. And then I'd have all these brown ones left over. And then I'd paint them all black for the next show and bring only a few brown ones. And then I'd sell the brown ones out at the next show. And people would be like, oh, I don't have any burnt ones left. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. The last show, nobody buy these burnt colored ones. And then at the next show, that's all I wanted. So, but now as of lately, I just get in the habit of just painting everything black and then sealing it and stuff. And the reason why, in all honesty, the reason why I paint them more than leaving them like this is because when I paint them black or use that stain I was talking about earlier, once they dry out and crack, because they're gonna dry out and they're gonna crack, I can fill that crack with wooden wedges, glue them in, glue and wood wedges, recarve, reshape, resand, and then paint. And 9 times out of 10, you can't even tell there was a repair. When it's natural wood like this, it's a little bit tougher to fill your crack and fix it. The reason is the new piece of wood you put in won't burn the same usually. You can tell it's not exactly the same grain pattern. It tends to stand out. Your repair tends to stand out a lot more. So that's kind of why I've moved toward mostly painting the bears black. If somebody wanted a brown bear, you know, we'd paint them brown. And Sue knows I'll do custom orders and just do burnt bears. Sue's gotten a few pieces from me. And so when we do bears like that for Sue, they're, you know, we do keep them brown, and that's all right. Yeah, like you, Sue. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. If we got anybody new on here, though, anybody that's interested in work, I have available pieces, free shipping in the U.S., in the shopping bag or the store tab right here on the live. Either there's a shopping bag on the bottom of your screen, or there's those 3 dots somewhere. You can click those and you're able to pull that up. That's right from my Shopify store. So those pieces are already made and ready to go. We've got the wall hangers that we were doing live are all on there now, except for the trout. I had an issue with uploading for some reason, so I got to get that on there. But we got the Bigfoot carving on there, 2 cardinals in a tree, owl perched in a tree. We got the blue heron. Those are all on there, along with regular cardinals and little bears, little owls, and some moose as well in the Shopify store. But this guy now is going to get moved into the shop and out of the tent, because he has spent most of the winter out here in the tent freezing his butt off. So I'm going to move him into the tent. And like I said, hopefully we'll go live tomorrow. We'll lay down some color and start doing some details and things like that. And yeah. Appreciate everybody that's been watching and talking and hanging out today. I'm going to get out of here, move this guy in the tent. We got some plans with the family. But hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you have an awesome week. We should change it from Sunday Fun Day to Monday Fun Day. That way their Mondays feel better if we call it Monday Fun Day, right? Stupid stuff I think of, but hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. If you haven't already, like the video. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Stay safe. Carve or starve.